Hello all. We are on Sunday the 25th of September. It's a bit early for me. Yeah, it's 10 to 5. Got a couple of hours before it gets dark, which is mad because of late. It's been really busy for me. Again, it's 6 days on from my last trip, which was only my third night this year on the river. Yeah, no baiting up again. Yeah, it's been tough this week to get down, put any bait in. I would have loved to be fair. But I've come back to where I was last. It made sense to come back. You know, what I've done two nights here? Yeah, 2 nights here this year in this swim. Had a repeat capture, but 2 17-pounders. Now, they're the bigger sort of stamp of fish you can expect to catch in the river, to be honest. So yeah, it just felt right coming back here. You know, don't get me wrong, I haven't been able to keep an eye on it or nothing, so all week I don't know if they've been visiting it, and like I say, all their areas where I think they were coming to this bit have all gone. You know, the lily pads have all died back, so there's nothing here for them like there was. So it's trial and error really. We've only got until about 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, so we've got about 16 hours, 16 hours, yeah, to see what we can do. It's looking good. It's actually a little bit of flow on it tonight. There wasn't any flow on it the other night, and it's sort of like become very like stagnant. There's a lot of surface litter, to be fair, leaves, sticks. You know, after dark it was very sort of, yeah, very sort of stagnant. You know, and we also had that surprise pike that took that bream as well. Funny enough, that was the only time. I mean, it probably spooked the shoal, to be fair, but yeah, it was the only nuisance fish we actually was attached to. Was that one bream before that pike took it. So yeah, I don't really want to be woken up by them all night anyway, to be fair. Hopefully the carp are still about, but like I say, the only way we know is by doing the night. Right, I'm going to carry on getting the gear sorted out and get some rods out pretty quick. There you go, guys. 3/4 of a hard hooker, capped off by 1/3 of a pop-up. Yeah, and that sits lovely. Absolutely, that will sit lovely in there. Look at that. That is sitting absolutely smack on. Yeah, that's how you want it. Right, let's get it in the water. Well guys, it really is unbelievable, no matter how much time you think you've given yourself to get the rods out. I mean, don't get me wrong, they are out there pucker as good as they can be. But yeah, I mean, already the light's going crazy, and it's still like proper carnage out here. Me trying to get sorted out, but yeah, so fingers crossed for another one tonight. Yeah, really don't know how long I'm going to have on this. Like I say, this is only me. Well, we're on 4th night, so yeah, it's been a bit of a mad year, but hopefully it'll be better next year, a bit more time. Yeah, you know, and just come out of a contract and all at work, so I'm trying to find my own work again at the minute. So yeah, it's all a bit mad away from fishing. So fingers crossed though, fingers crossed the getting out will pay off with a bit of luck. I just you know, I don't know what it is, you know, I might be wrong, but just the fact that I've done 2 nights in this swim, had a repeat capture of that really nice linear, and 2 17-pounders, and one of them was a 20-pounder that I caught last year. So it just feels like the better fish are getting here. Well, we'll soon see, you know. Fingers crossed I ain't spoke too soon, but right, let's get this gear sorted out and have ourselves a cup of tea. There you go guys, the usual monster particles and ASM, Keep Bait Solutions ASM. Yeah, it's, like I say, been a bit hectic. As you can see, I don't like, usually I like to have, you know, my particles on soak for or in the bucket quite some time, fermenting and whatever, but as you can see by that big block, they haven't been in that water that long. They're still thawing out, but yeah, you can only put in what time you got. So yeah, right, let's get this carnage sorted out and have a cup of coffee. Well guys, we're only on 7:30 in the evening, and I'll put the left hand rod under a bush, 8.5 wraps. What a take, an absolute take from hell. It dragged the rod off the rest. It was going through the bushes, the rod, and through these bushes down here. Yeah, it was mental. It's a nice fish as well, good upper double. So yeah, I'm just going to finish my coffee quickly and we're going to get her out. Can't believe it. Nice and early. Happy days. Right guys, I can't quite believe my luck. As I said to you, I wanted to have a go in this swim because I just felt that there was a, you know, a good 1 or 2 in it. And yeah, I was right. I've had a bite really early on tonight. And yeah, this banger, 21.10. Yeah. Yeah. He really is a cracker. Yet again, another scaly carp as well. Yeah, look at that. What a cracker. Yeah. Yeah, the gamble paid off. Like I say, we haven't done any baiting. And what a take from hell that was. It had the rod off the rest. The rod was being dragged through the bushes. I'll turn around because the other side's lovely. The other side. Absolutely cracking. Look at that. Yet another absolute cracker. Yeah, I'm well pleased with that. Yeah, 20-pounders don't come along every day on the river. So yeah, when you get one, you've got to cherish it. Can't believe it. It's only my 3rd night of the year. There are 2 different 20-pounders and a repeat. Mental. Right, let's get her back, because the night is only young. There could be more in it. Thank you, girl. Absolutely blown away by that one. Another scaly river cracker. Yes. Well guys, Surprisingly, just had another bite on the same rod. It's still only 10 o'clock and we've got a nice barbel in the landing net. I didn't expect that, but yeah, there's a barbel in the net. So yeah, we'll get him out, see how big he is, get some photos of him. As I told you a little while ago, yeah, I've got a surprise visitor here. Just weighed him and he's double figures, about £10.3, £10.4. Yeah, wily old fella. All his fins are all different, and yeah, his dorsal fins all bent over, his fins are all curled up, but look at that, what a cracking fish. Yeah, I weren't expecting him. He put up a battle as well, but yeah, what a fish. Yeah, I think that's my second biggest barbel actually. I had a big one out of Medway a few years ago, just over £15, 15.2 or 15.4 it was. But yeah, it's nice to see them. There ain't that many of them. Yeah, and on this side he's got a complete mismatch. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I did wonder how long it would be before I got another barbel out of Medway, but there you go. Tonight was the night. Right, let's get him back. They take a while to go back generally, so got to take your time with them. So right, let's get him back. Happy days, get the rod back out, hopefully get another carp. Good morning all. I've got to be honest, I'm sitting here a bit gutted this morning. Yeah, had another bite at 3:30 this morning. Couldn't even describe to you what the bite was like. It was a bite from hell, to be honest. The rod was in half on the rest, dragging line off the reel. I picked up the rod and it was still taking line. Felt really heavy, to be fair. Yeah, and then it just suddenly started racing back towards me. By the time I caught up with it, it was under the tip and it pulled. Oh, Christ. Yeah, I'm not sure it would have pulled, to be fair, if the lead had gone, but who knows, who knows. But other than that, I had a bite literally a little while ago on the middle rod. I haven't put it back out. That was from a bream. But yeah, I was well pleased with how it went last night, but yeah, I was gutted that I lost one, really gutted. But got about an hour and we've got to get out of here, so yeah, it was good to me this sort of time in the morning last time I was here, so fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Slowly start packing up, I think, before the rain comes in too bad. Well guys, we are back home. It's just gone 8 o'clock and yeah, I had to make a mad dash for it. Yeah, it was torrential to say the least. So yeah, we're back home. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, shame we lost one early hours, but that's just the way it goes. But yeah, if you like the video guys, give us a thumbs up, think about subscribing. By all means follow me, Adam Honeyset on Facebook, Adam Carp Honeyset on Instagram. And one thing's for sure, we'll see you on the bank again soon. Thanks for watching guys, all the best.